Located in western Kenya, Elgeyo Marakwet is one of the 7 counties of Kenya that constitute the North Rift region. This is the home of champions, the land on which numerous outstanding athletes have lived and trained.
We are proud as a county because we are a county of champions, and for real we are a county of champions because most of the world athletes, including our own local athletes who are marathoners, train in this county because of the high altitude. You can even have the British team coming here, the Russian team coming here, that from all parts of the world, just because of the high altitude area. So you can come here one time and you may even think it's a foreign country because you'll find people running up and down along the road, training, and we are happy. Most of the people who get the medals actually come from our county.
Historically, the economic mainstay of Elgeyo Marakwet has been agriculture. Farmers in the highlands and lowlands of Elgeyo Marakwet have been affected by the effects of climate change. It has become quite difficult for farmers to predict the onset of rains, and in many cases, its delays. However, ever since the Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project was implemented, the agricultural productivity of Elgeyo Marakwet is increasing and farmers are becoming more resilient to climate change risks. KCSAP is a 5-year project jointly supported by the Government of Kenya and the World Bank.
Elgeyo Marakwet County is one of the 24 counties that are implementing the Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project. The main objective of the project is to increase agricultural productivity, build resilience to climate change risks, that is adaptation, and reduce emission of greenhouse gases. In the process, it is going to implement the Big 4 agenda, that is food security and nutrition.
KCSAP is a project having a very good model, which is people-centered. People themselves decide on what to do. They write their own proposals after being trained. After writing the proposals, we edit. We have what we call the CTAC, who edit the proposals. After checking on the technicalities, we again have the steering committee, which I chair with more colleagues like from water department, gender department, and also finance, and we approve the proposals.
KCSAP is supporting various micro-projects within the county aimed at enhancing adoption of value chain specific, climate smart agricultural technology innovations and management practices. So far, a total of 81 common interest groups, vulnerable and marginalized groups have received funding within the dairy, potato, indigenous chicken, and tomato value chains. The micro-project grants focus on 3 investment areas. 70% of the budget goes to implementation of technology and management practices, 20% supports livelihood diversification, and 10% supports nutrition mainstreaming. The project is promoting the rearing of improved indigenous chicken, which provide both meat and eggs. A total of 21 groups under the indigenous chicken value chain were funded and have already acquired KALRO improved kienyeji chicks, incubators, and housing units. Among the vulnerable groups is the Kaptadet group in Kabiemit ward, who abandoned their illicit brew business for indigenous chicken farming.
Some of the members within this group, Kapkatet 1, were brewers, and some of them used to spend most of their time in the drinking dens. And so by now they have since gotten a few eggs here and there, and they are selling. At least they have an income, and they have desisted from going to those drinking dens. What we are teaching the farmers are basically on ideal house construction, breeding, feeding and its management, manure and its management, project proposal and development. We are also teaching them value addition in poultry. We are training the farmers on disease control and the pest control also.
Traditionally, chicken rearing was a women's enterprise due to its subsistence nature. However, with the increasing productivity following the KCSAP interventions, men are increasingly engaging in the enterprise.
Tunashukuru sana wase wenye tuko nao kwa sababu wamefurahia kazi hii, mpaka hata mara nyingi hawakai kama ni wazee, wamekaa kama wamama, kwa sababu hii kazi ambayo ni ya kuku wameona umuhimu wao, si hata sana kama si zaidi kama ya ng'ombe, kwa sababu pesa ya kuku inapatikana kwa muda mfupi sana, kwa sababu baada ya muda wamepata mayai, wanauza choko ambayo imekuwa machua. So si kama ng'ombe ambao wanangojea kwa muda wapate kuuza kama imejaa ama wamekoma. So wamefurahia, mpaka sisi hata kina mama tumekuwa na hiyo furaha kuona kwamba hata nao wazee wanaweza kuja katika kufurahia mambo na kuku. So tunafurahi sana, tunafurahi.
Agnes Chelangat, a member of the Chamiet Timor Self-Help Group, has also benefited from the KCSAP project under the dairy value chain. Milk is a staple diet in almost every home in Elgeyo Marakwet. Murusik, which is fermented milk flavored with ashes of special burnt sticks, is not only consumed at home but also during ceremonies. Although dairy farming is widespread, milk production in this county has been average. The dairy sector has been facing challenges such as poor breeds, inadequate pasture and fodder, as well as feed preservation, lack of appropriate mechanization for feed handling, and unorganized marketing systems. Through KCSAP Extension Service and micro projects, these challenges are being addressed.
Kitambo, ng'ombe yangu silikuwa sinatembea, sikilala nje, sikikulia hata nje, ninamwaga chakula tu kwa nyasi hivi ama kitu yenye nimewajengea. Lakini sasa hivi nimetengeneza dairy, mimi naona wako sawa. Utapata ng'ombe hawa wanakula mzuri, wakikaa tu hapa mpaka watoke, wakikunywa maji wakirudi. Na mapati tulipewa, kila mtu aliweza kupata mapati. Saa yangu nimejenga dairy, wengine wamejenga store. Juu mimi nilikuwa na store, nimejenga dairy.
Teams that are implemented under dairy is mainly pasture production for increased milk production. In our county, within the 26 groups, they have established 127 acres of pasture, and implementation is in process. Under dairy, we have promoted use of gender-friendly machines. Currently, we have 24 pulverizers, that is feed millers, to assist our farmers have enough foods in store for sustainable production. We have 2 brush cutters in place, that is also gender friendly. We have 1 feed miller for a women group that I already opened a shop for selling of dairy feeds, quality dairy feeds, and they have sold up to 15 tons.
KCSAP imenisaidia. Sichoki kukata nyasi, sichoki kutembea. Huwa tunatembeanga kukatanga kwa mashamba nyasi. Unaona maringa hapa hivi. Tunakata ukimwagia, saa ng'ombe haikuwa ikitosheka kukula. Paka saa hii ndio wanashiba, niko na silage nimetengeneza kutoka kwa nyasi Napier grass, ninachanganya na mahindi kidogo, ninashaga na machine na kuchanganya chakula yote, niko na dry na hizo zenye nakata.
KCSAP is committed to ensuring that the youth also benefit from technology, innovations and management practices. The youth of Chesroy Group in Talai location are now successful tomato farmers.
Tangu tuanze tumeweka nursery bed, tuka transplant seedlings, tukapika dawa, tumenunuliwa kila kitu na KCSAP, knapsacks, drums ya kuweka maji na dawa. Tumepika dawa mpaka at this stage tuko tunauza. Mpaka wa leo tumeweza kuuza 140 crates. Per crate ina cost 750. Mpaka saa hii tuko na 105 Kenyan shillings. Na tunashukuru sana KCSAP through hii miradi. Tumeona kama sisi sana kina mama tumefaidika. Tumejua jinsi ya kulima nyanya mpaka kila mmoja wetu saa hii kwake garden, hiyo kitchen garden ako na tomato at least kidogo. Tunaweka mboga, chakula ili iweze kuweka ladha ya chakula ikuwe safi.
So sisi kama unemployed Chesroy Youth Group, nasema shukrani kwa watu KCSAP, because sasa naona sisi kama watu wa Talai sasa tuko mbele, because kabla wakati hatukuwa tumefunzwa, hatukuwa tunajua hii maana ya nyanya. Sasa nyanya imetusaidia sana kama wakulima, because sasa hatuwezi omba mtu serikali mtusaidie na hii, msaidie na hii. Sasa tumepewa maarifa na serikali na watu wa KCSAP, tuko na akili, tunaweza lima nyanya na tuweze tujisaidia kama watu wa Talai.
Sasa unaona sasa hiyo nyanya iko sawa?
Chesroy Youth Group is now saving part of the proceeds towards purchasing a tractor to reduce their workload.
Tunataka by next year tukue na tractor yenye tutalimia shamba yetu na tugawe group, tuzae groups. Hii Chesroy Unemployed Youth Group iweze kuzaa another groups, small groups. Then tunataka tununue tractor, tunachilimia shamba yetu ya group. Then the other groups will hire our own tractor ili na tunaingiza pesa.
Climate smart agriculture is indeed the future for smallholder farmers in Elgeyo Marakwet. These are some of the micro projects being implemented in the first cycle, and the outcomes are bound to increase with the second and third cycle. With the implementation of technology, innovations and management practices, farmers are responding better to the changing climate.
As a county, we are very happy, and we are thinking that we add more money to the micro projects, so that with the impact it has, it's going to actually change our county to be a real county of champions. Right now we are at silver, and we are eyeing the gold, which I know we are going to get very soon. And the team, I want to say thank you very much also for the team in the KCSAP team, the World Bank team in Nairobi, because they are always on touch.
Watoto yangu wanashiba hata na majirani kwa sababu ya maziwa yenye niko naye, hatukosi chai, tuko na mursiki ya kutosha, hatuhangaiki.
Vijana wenzangu wenye wananisikia saa hizi, mimi naambia kazi saa hii Kenya imekuwa ni ngumu. Kama imekuwa ni ngumu, mimi nawaeleza tujiingize na kazi ya kilimo. Kilimo iko na pesa.
Kabla sijapanda nyanya nilikuwa na bado niko ile class nyingine, lakini saa hii nimepanda nyanya, nimeenda at least class nyingine. Naweza kupeleka watoto wangu shule, naweza kujimaintain kama mama, siombi mzee anything. Na mzee pia akisema mama niaje leo nisaidie na pamba, hiyo ni haraka sana.